Just got back from the signing and it's raining outside, so I'm a bit wet, so just excuse. So you may already know, but in case you don't, Andy Biersack from Black Veil Brides is now doing a solo thing under the name Andy Black, which, you know, makes sense. Rhymes with Biersack, Black Veil Brides. He wears a lot of black. And he has recently released an album. He is gonna play a lot of shows in the UK soon. So he did a signing today in HMV in Oxford Street in London. It was a pretty good signing. I've never been to one before. I've been to meet and greet and I have nothing to compare it to, but I thought it was quite nice. Like, it was free to go. You had to book a ticket online, but like that was free as long as you brought the album with you or you bought it in the shop on the day, which makes sense because it is a signing for the album. So yeah. So here's mine. There. I got it signed on the actual booklet rather than the case because I'm clumsy and will probably break the case at some point in my life, but at least it's on the paper instead. So there we go. That is that's the CD, which you can listen to on Spotify if you don't want to buy it or whatever. So yeah, they started playing his album. And they got through like 5 songs, and then he came out and he sat at the table and we just got led through, and you know, handshake, sign the thing, and then that was that really. I got some videos of like whilst I was in the queue, which I shall play in a minute, but I couldn't, like, we had to put our phones away when we were actually up by the table, so I couldn't like record that. Whatever, I mean, I can just tell you about it instead. So like I went up to him and I had to put my booklet on. I always get really like freaked out by these things when there's like lots of security sort of staring at you and telling you exactly what to do, because I haven't even done anything, and like the way they talk makes you feel like you've already done something wrong. I had to put the booklet down and then he signed it, and then he like shook my hand and asked me how I was, and I think I was just like grinning at him the whole time because he has one of those smiles that just like makes people smile. He's just so beautiful. So, and then he said that he liked my t-shirt, which like completely threw me off. I'm wearing this one, Farewell My Love t-shirt. He knows them. He said he liked my t-shirt and I was just sort of like, oh, thank you. And then just grinning at him again. And he just has such pretty eyes. Like, if you've ever seen him in person, like up close, his eyes are just like, they're just so beautiful. And then I said, congrats on him and Juliet, and he was like, oh, thank you. And I was like, you're welcome. And then I think I literally just stood there like with my hands on my face, like grinning at him until the security told me to move along. So that was that, which was nice. It was fun. So I shall play the footage that I did get where you can see his cute little face, and then the next part of this video will be about the show when I go see him.
Well, good news is Andy's in the building, so that's all cool. He's very jet lagged, so he's just flown in today and he's not where he is, but so they've asked us politely to say, because he wants to meet you guys, say hi, and then hit the bed and get to some sleep. So there's no post photos at the table, but you can take pictures on the way up, but no post photos and no photography at the table. Okay? You've all got your album open as well. So if you're saying that, you're saying hi.
Oh, sorry. So the other day I went to the Andy Black concert. I recorded quite a bit, which shall be soon after this. I just want to say it was just really good, and it was in a really cute venue. It was at the Coco in London, and it wasn't like huge, which was nice. And I think I got there around about an hour and a half before doors, and I was about, I don't know, I was about like 10 rows back maybe. I don't know, I'm not good at counting that. It was really good and it was really fun, and I was really surprised. Well, I was actually, I was not surprised, but I was pleased that Andy was so sort of like comfortable to be doing his own thing on stage without like Black Veil Brides there with him. So it was really cool, and it was really just fun, and lots of songs that you can jump and dance to. And he spoke a lot, which was quite nice because everyone likes listening to him speak anyway. So I recorded some of those moments, but a lot of them I didn't get to record. But he said things about Juliet, which was really cute, and he said stuff about one of his old friends passing away before he got to do the album, and then he dedicated Beautiful Pain to him, which was like emotional. So I'll just play that footage, and then that will be the end of this little vlog about that. So I hope you have enjoyed watching it, and let me know if you like this video and you want me to vlog other things that I go to and people that I see, because that would be fun, right?
Let's go!
In a similar scenario, but you might not recognize the people behind me. So before I get into that, I wanted to say that I do appreciate you guys taking the journey with me from a very different type of music in Black Veil Brides to this, and obviously it's a very different show. But to see all of you in this house tonight singing along and having fun, it means a lot to me genuinely from the bottom of my heart. And I've been having so much fun on this tour with these two guys behind me, so I'm going to introduce you to them. On the drums over here, we have Bo Evans. Please give it up for Bo. And on guitar, and this is the last night of the tour, so I'm going to try to get it right. The problem is I don't actually know his last name, but I've never known it, and he thinks it's funny to not tell me, so I make up a fake last name for him every night, but his first name is Josh, so everyone give it up for Josh. just to give you an example of some of the last names the previous audiences have said is Megatron, Pizza, Goat. Goat was my personal favorite. He's the greatest of all time. So I'm going to give you London. It's not going to be any different. I'm going to give you an opportunity for everyone to please shout out everything at once that they can think of so I can't understand you. So let's do that. See, that worked perfectly. I have no idea what anybody's saying. That worked perfectly. Please continue to shout out things, and I'm going to just pretend that I heard something that was said and make up my own thing. What's that? This is fantastic. This is a great show. I'm sure this is what you all paid for. To have me. What's that? Robo Clown? Alright, I like Robo Clown. That's the fucking worst one yet. Josh, I'm sorry. You unfortunately will tonight be known as Josh Robo Clown. It's not that great, guys. It's not that great for a rock guy. That's okay. He shreds at the guitar and he's a nice guy. So please give it up for these two dudes one more time, please. This record, I worked with a lot of people because I didn't necessarily have a band in the studio, and I was able to work with a lot of fantastic people to collaborate on the songs. And on one of the songs, I worked with a guy named Gerard Way. I wrote a song that's called Louder Than Your Love, and we're going to play it for you right now. So earlier I talked a little bit about the difference between, obviously, the band that I'm in, Black Veil Brides, and doing this project. And one of the things that's been so cool for me is that in doing this, I've discovered just how dedicated, I've always known it, but just how dedicated so many of you guys are to the art that I make and the art that the band makes. It's a fantastic feeling to know that my entire adult life I've been on tour playing for you guys, and you guys have given me this life that I have. I want you to know it doesn't go unappreciated. The fact that when I was 17, 18 years old, I started touring up through my adulthood. Now I'm 25 years old and I still get to play for you guys, and I get to sing for you. And I get to do this new project, this whole different thing, and the music is very different, and yet your dedication stays the same. And I know that sometimes people get upset about their fan base or the kind of the aggressive nature of fan bases, and I want to say that I'm the luckiest fucking person, because for my whole career, whether it's something that you have to vote for online or the charts or whatever it is, you guys have broken down every fucking door that would have never been available to me. And so it goes back to when I was 20 years old and sitting in the studio working on Set the World on Fire, the Black Veil Brides record. And I was sitting in the little patio area outside the studio, and it was February, it was really cold, and I wanted to write something, and I didn't know what to write, and I just started kind of humming something to myself, and I started writing what essentially was kind of my love letter to the BVB Army, and how I feel about the BVB Army. So we're going to play a song right now that if you know it, I want you to sing. I think it would be a cool moment for us to sing this song together, because just as much as I wrote it, it's about you, and Josh is going to start it. If you know it, please sing along.
From the dark, but now I know my wounds are sore because of who you are. Holy One. But remember, I am human, and I'm bound to sing this song. Live freely without fear. Well, thank you. That's very nice of you. I said earlier that I only was going to do one more song, and I lied to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm a terrible person. I'm going to do a few more songs, actually. We're going to play one from the Shadow side right now, and a record that I want to say one more time. Thank you for making it my highest charting record that I've ever made. So, this one is called Drown Me Out. The shadow side of me is like pulling thread until I fall apart. They say to live with this song I have to sing is the cross that hangs deep below in my heart. And when I get the feeling, I let the damn walls break, let the damn walls break. And it's important that we all are kind to one another and that we're understanding of one another and that we have an opportunity in this room to remember that this is a community. And being in a rock show or being in any kind of show, you feel like you have a sense of community. So I hope everybody out there is being kind to one another tonight. And one of the main things I've always talked about is a lack of judgment for you or anything that you're interested in. And I hope that you guys feel that towards each other and that you're having fun out there with one another tonight rather than against one another. I wrote a song sort of about the idea that because I have grown up on the road, it's sometimes hard to be alone. I've spent most of my life in a situation where I've been around a lot of other people. I'm on a tour bus, I'm in various different places, and when I am alone and have time to kind of contemplate and think about my life, I sometimes think about kind of the odd journey and how you can sometimes get down, you can be in a dark place, and how I've had the opportunity, and I've been lucky enough to get out of that through music and to play music for you guys. And the last year of my life has been one that's been about kind of changing myself for the better and recovery and feeling like I'm a healthier, happier person. I've changed diet stuff and everything else. And, I feel like I'm in a really good place. And so I wanted to write a song kind of about that position, and it's called Put the Gun Down, and I hope you enjoy it. Starts another night long in the dark. It is running through my veins, staying out taking aim. Darkness of day, all the skies are turning to gray. I can turn the voices out, how they get so loud and loud. Just there's a sign, another side of me.